My name is Juan.
And I'm James, and this is chapter 20 for working simple machines.
The most important about this to changing force. It's about a mechanical advantage of a machine. A mechanical advantage is a machine that a radio, an output and an input force, and a mechanical advantage. Here's the equation right here. That we have to mechanical advantage equals the output force and the input force together, and to get the answer of the new force. I'm just showing you guys the mechanical advantage. One of them is the input force. The input force, the force is that applying on a machine that works to do on a machine that equals in the input time to the distance over which you over the force that applies. And the work but the work that you do on a machine is the input. Like, imagine this is the machine, okay? And I'm doing work on it. And I'm doing this. I'm pushing the buttons. You see that I'm seeing that there's work. The most important about this to changing force. It's about a mechanical advantage of a machine. A mechanical advantage is a machine that a radio, an output and an input force, and a mechanical advantage. Here's the equation right here. That we have to mechanical advantage equals the output force and the input force together, and to get the answer of the new. I will demonstrate you guys friction to understand how the friction. Imagine you pushing a heavy box on a ramp, and as the box is beginning to move, the bottom surface of a box surface across the top of the surface of a ramp. And if you push a heavy box on a ramp, it's so heavy because it has because the box slides across the top because it's so heavy to push like this, like that, and it has a perfectly smooth. Each higher spot it gets have a lower spots as the two surfaces slide passes each other higher spots like this. Friction in velocity is one of the ways to recycle friction between the two surfaces to add an oil, but it keeps many higher spots from the keep contained because the fiber can contain points between the surface. Okay, I want to show you. Okay, this book again. Okay, we're doing output work. Let's go. Okay, I'm adding oil, but the higher spots, you see that we're adding oil in it, but the box is getting the book is getting heavy because this book is like round. Okay, we add oil inside, but we're more of the input that then contained to the output. We'll demonstrate a simple machine that does work with only one movement.
A compound machine is a combination of multiple simple machines. Inclined plane is a flat, sloped object that allows you to use less force to move an object upwards.
We'll demonstrate wedge. Wedge can have one or two slopes and is an inclined plane that moves.
I want to demonstrate screw. A screw is an inclined plane wrapped around a cylinder or a post.
Demonstrate lever. Lever is the mechanical advantage is finding by dividing the distance from the fragment to the input force, but the distance from the fragment to the input force is closer. Demonstrate wheel and axle. Wheel and axle contains on the two cylindered objects or different size are attached to the such as a way that they rotate together. Demonstrate pulley. Pulley contains from the gravity wheel from the rope or coming around, wrap around it. Demonstrate movable pulleys. Another way to use a pulley is attracted to the object we lift. This type of pulley can call movable pulleys allows you to contain a smaller force lift of the object. Demonstrate the pulley system. The mechanical variant of a pulley system is equal to the number of a section from a rope pulling up on an object.